This is the funnest night ever!
Yeah, quit yanking our anuses!
Two people get together, do something social, have a few drinks, yada yada yada.
It's called Two Brothers. Two Brothers. It's just called Two Brothers.
Welcome to another episode of Two Brothers. I am Alberto.
I'm Edgar.
And, so we're still getting into the swing of things with recording. With this new equipment, we've been having some fun. Just excuse any of the noise, because we're still fucking with it and shit. But yeah, last episode we talked about how, we got a PS5. But before we get into that, of course we missed out on a lot of things the past few months that we took a hiatus. One of those things being the fact that there is a remake for The Last of Us. How there have been a lot of games that have come out since then, but when we're recording this, Saints Row came out, and I know that there was a lot of people looking forward to that piece of shit for some reason.
Yeah.
And thank God we didn't fucking buy that game.
Why, you're considering it?
No, it almost had me.
You know what?
It almost had me.
Well, me too, with the fucking trailers and stuff, but I knew deep down that shit looked... It wasn't Saints Row at heart, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Saints Row, throughout the games became more ridiculous, but you went along with it because each one topped each other, but this one seemed too grounded, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, but there's nothing wrong with that. The original, the two Saints Row games that came out, I liked it a lot. And I know there was some silliness to it.
Mm-hmm.
There's some crazy shit you can do, but for the most part, it felt like an alternative to GTA. And when it went to Saints Row the Third, I was like, all right, it's a little too wacky for me, but that's fine. I'll still play it, and I enjoyed it. But after the fourth one, and I think I still also played and passed it, I was just like, okay, I'm not into this shit anymore. And I don't think there's any fans who played Get Out of Hell either, and that shit came out.
Dude, how I bought it, I think it was $20. I think it was released for $20, Get Out of the Hell.
Yeah, it was not even, it was packaged with Saints Row the Fourth, the next gen version,
something like that.
Which at the time was for Xbox One.
Yeah. I bought that. I think on PS4.
I think it was Xbox, not PS4. Or was it? I don't know. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I don't think you played it, did you?
But it was still on sale. I maybe played 20 minutes of that game into it.
Really?
And I said nope.
God,
that's how fucking horrible and fucking just plain the fucking world was of Get Out of Hell.
Yeah.
There was no music. It was just fucking ambient noise.
I don't understand the concept of that game. Also, it was just very weird. I know it was a whole like a one-off sort of spin-off thing. It just didn't make no sense to me.
Me neither.
It went too crazy, I think.
I think I don't know if it was the third or the fourth DLC. They're gonna make a parody of the Matrix. Right. That was gonna be their big thing for Saints. I remember that.
Yeah.
I think that's where Agents of Mayhem came from.
Mm-hmm.
They went that route instead and took that idea and made it to Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah.
And they kind of did it for the DLC, but it was shortened.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't even a deal. It was more like side missions.
Yeah.
And that's where the idea for Get Out of Hell and all that came from. And I was kind of disappointed because I was looking towards that DLC because it was a follow-up after beating, I think it was the fourth one.
Yeah, see, I can't Honestly, I can't remember too much about.
I remember because, like I said, I was
Before.
looking forward to it.
That's weird that you're looking forward to a DLC for Saints Row.
Yeah,
man.
because I think even in the game, in the actual game, they tease it.
Mhm.
So it was like leading up to it, and it was just fucking a side mission.
You played Agents of Mayhem. I haven't touched it, but what did you think when you played it?
I'm still playing it right now.
Did we talk about that last week? I know you talked more about the quarry than
Yeah.
anything, but
Now you understand where I was coming from with the quarry.
yeah, I saw some gameplay that is not.
Told you.
Dialogue is fucking cheesy as hell, man.
Hopefully, throughout the game it gets better, but for now, it's just it's fucking cheesy. Agents of Mayhem. It's true what they say about the review. It's repetitive.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking missions over and over.
Mm.
But for some reason, I'm having fun with it. If it has any sense to it.
Right.
I think because you have different agents to play with,
Yeah.
and they have different styles, so that makes it kind of fresh. Of just doing the same fucking mission over and over.
Mm-hmm.
It's starting to get to me. Like, okay, I see where people are coming from, but
Well, how long is the game, dude?
I think it's 10 hours, 15 hours, something like that.
I don't know, let me ask you something, because like I know that there have been some games that come out and that are not worth it, like when it like retails like for $60 or whatever. Is there something gratifying, like satisfying about buying a game at $5?
It was
and
$2,
and being like,
and that was
okay, this shit is worth $5. Like I'm getting my money's worth. Like in this case, yeah, it's a good game.
Look, Yeah, it was. I think it was $2, and that was the complete edition.
Yeah.
So you get all the agents, all the skins, and all that. I think you're right. There's something to that, because
there has to be, man.
Because I only spent $2. So.
Or even like when you buy or when you play a game that's like free when it comes out on PS Plus, like normally I wouldn't fucking play this shit, and you kind of wonder like, would have I enjoyed this game if it was $60? Probably not.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's free or like $2, you're like, yeah, this is all right. It kind of changes your opinion of the fucking game. You start to enjoy it a little bit more. It's weird. I don't know. It's like, that's just me.
Yeah.
And that's why I was asking you about it, because you look like you're having fun with it. I mean,
yeah. But like, it gets to the point now that every mission's the same. I can see why people didn't like it.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's different agents to play with, so that kind of brings the fun factor good.
So when Saints Row, the remake or the reboot, whatever the fuck it wants to be called, when I saw the screenshots of it before it got announced, I was like, okay, like this looks promising. This looks like what the old ones were. I was a little bit like looking forward to it. All right, let's see what they've got. It's been a while since Saints Row 4, and then I saw the trailer with the fucking gameplay. Like I think it was the gameplay trailer that came out, and I was like, this is just fucking Saints Row 3. This is not even 4. This looks to me like Saints Row the Third. Not even the fucking remastered, because at least the remastered is it runs better, it looks better.
Mm-hmm.
This shit looks fucking terrible. And of course the games come out and it's fucking god awful.
I don't know what to say, man. Like,
we're not surprised though.
Yeah.
I'm surprised but not surprised. If that makes any sense.
Yeah, I would be surprised if it turned out well, but I'm surprised that I know this is gonna be a bad game.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just it saddens me that I remember playing Saints Row, man.
Dude, I used to play the shit out of that one, the first one and the second one.
Yeah.
It was just so much fun. Because it's like I told you, it's like like an alternative from GTA.
Yeah.
And then at the time, I don't know when Saints Row 2 came out. It was like 2010, I think. Or no, it was like 2009. And of course, Grand Theft Auto 4 already came out, so everyone's kind of over that. Everyone was waiting to see when the next Grand Theft Auto was going to come out. And Saints Row 2 kind of held the fort down until anything was announced from Rockstar.
It was a 360 exclusive, the first and the second one. Well, the second was for a while. Then it went to PS3. But
It was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, and of course the gameplay is not, the best. The graphics even then were kind of okay, but that's not the whole point. It felt like a cohesive, open world game that took after Grand Theft Auto, and it did its own thing. It wasn't just and then I don't know what the fuck they were thinking when they made the third.
That's why I said I feel
it felt like Saints Row the Third was the fucking reboot. It felt like it completely kind of just retconned everything that happened before it. It seemed like to me. I don't remember playing it, and like it's been a long time, but that felt like the fucking
like Saints
reboot.
Row should have been like the competitor, like to Grand Theft Auto, like how Battlefield is to Call of Duty. But
Yeah,
seeing how fucking Battlefield's turning out too, I'm kind of sad that Saints Row turned out the same way.
well, yeah, I know. It's disappointing, man, because it feels like a lot of open world games are kind of like that nowadays, where they just get, I don't know, they just can't seem to nail the formula anymore. You look at something like Days Gone, that game has little to no fucking side missions, and of course it's a post-apocalyptic world, so there's like it's not like alive with like people and shit, except like in the camps, but it feels kind of empty. Or when you look at something like, I don't know, what's another open world game that got kind of Watch Dogs, like Watch Dogs Legion. It felt like the side missions in those games felt very repetitive. It was like go fetch this thing for this one person.
The first one was that too, but
yeah,
out of those two, fucking Watch Dogs 2 was the one that fucking
Watch
nailed
Dogs
it.
2 was the best. I mean, out of all of them, yeah, for sure. It just doesn't seem like they don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore. It just feels the same. The side missions feel fucking the same. They're all repetitive. I know people give a lot of shit to like Rockstar and their open world design, but at least it feels lived in. At least it feels realistic.
Yeah.
There's shit to do even if it's not a side mission. In these games, they just feel like they're just dropping the ball lately. Don't know what the fuck's going on. Speaking of dropping the ball, though. As I said, we've been on hiatus, and thank God we've come back because we wanted to talk about The Last of Us Part 1 remake, as it's been called. I don't think it's called remake. It's just called Last of Us Part 1, but it is. They are advertising it as a fucking remake.
Which is not. It's a fucking lie.
So let's get into it, man. Look, we both fucking hate the idea of this game coming out. The first one, like the original one, not the fucking remake, came out, I don't know, I'd say like 7 years ago.
Yeah.
It's still relatively new. It feels recent in my mind. That's an indication of there shouldn't be a fucking remake. There just shouldn't be a fucking remake for this game. And so when I heard that, first off, I heard that there were rumors that they were making a remake. You and I both heard that shit. And we're like, what the fuck are they doing over at Naughty Dog? What are they thinking?
When he announced that, I had the same thought. But I was thinking, are they, like, from beginning to end gonna, like, remake it? Like,
story and everything?
yeah, like, okay,
Nope.
what? Okay.
But look, okay, so the rumors came out about the first one or whatever, and then it finally got announced. I saw the trailer of it, and it looked better, right? Like visually, the graphics look overhauled, but other than that, it's the same fucking game. It's the same fucking game.
And for $70.
And for $70 fucking dollars. How can anyone justify that shit? And then I've seen in the comments of like the videos of shit that they released, it's like everyone's like, "Oh God, I can't wait! Like, I want to get a PS5 just for this."
What do you mean? I thought
No,
I thought a lot of people like were on our side. Like,
oh no,
what the
no!
fuck?
Hold on, the majority are on our side for
okay.
sure. Everyone fucking. I think the one thing we can all agree on is that it should not be $70. If they're gonna go through with this shit, it should not be full price at 70.
I know.
If they're gonna do this, they should be at least 40.
30.
30 if you got the fucking remastered. 40 if you don't. If I'm being, they can do that shit. I don't know how they can, I don't know how that works. They can do that shit.
Yeah.
Because they did that with the remastered. If you bought Last of Us Part 3, I'm thinking in the future. When they when it came out on the PS3 and then they were like, oh, here's a remastered. I think they gave you some sort of discount for you to get the fucking remastered version.
Mm-hmm.
They should have been doing this shit with the PS5 version. So the one thing we can all agree on is that it shouldn't be $70. But the one where we start to differ is like whether it should have been fucking made. And you and I say that it shouldn't be fucking made.
Like what you just said. Like, it still feels fresh in my fucking mind. It feels like it just got released not that long ago. Mm-hmm. Even the PS4 version, which is a fucking remaster.
It still holds up.
Yes.
It's good. You know, like, I don't see the reason.
The only thing, like you were saying, is just an updated graphics and I guess the mechanics from The Last of Us Part 2.
No.
No?
There is no fucking mechanics.
So what the fuck?
From The Last of Us? Where'd you hear that?
I heard it from you. Like, it has the same.
No, I heard that there were rumors saying that they were gonna overhaul some of the gameplay.
Oh my god!
But it's the same fucking shit. You know, I don't know where I heard it or where I read it. I don't know if it's in the description of like, for like when you like go to pre-order or whatever. They were saying that enemy encounters have been overhauled and like so that it feels different, and it's like it doesn't. They changed the AI, which why? Like, the AI was fine in the original, you know. They came out with that fucking video talking about what they changed, and it felt like they were really trying to tell people like
to
this
justify
is
why
justify why they made the remake, and it's
fucking
like
assholes.
If, oh, this is the real Vision. So you're telling me the one that came out and won all these fucking awards they didn't matter to you? They didn't deserve it? Is that what you're trying to say? Because
good point.
To me, it feels like that version was the fucking version. That version pushed the PS3 to its fucking limits. So you're telling me that there were more shit that you wanted to do?
Like what? They didn't even show anything that they wanted to do. Like you were saying.
I don't know. I kind of tuned out the video when I saw it, but yeah, they changed how your AI partners move around, and it's like they move around strategically so they don't get like they never fucking got caught in the original. Like, I remember Ellie being in front of a fucking enemy, and then like scrambling to find a spot to hide, and it never got caught. Like, I don't know why that was a thing that they had to change.
Yeah,
you know. What else did they fucking mention? Some shit about how like, we had someone in mocap move around in the fucking studios and make all these different ways of how these people were like, why? Why the fuck would you do that? You know, and look, here's the one thing I will say.
Okay.
It does look fucking good. In the cutscenes, it does look good.
But for $70 though.
But for $70, it does. It doesn't justify.
Like you said, I can just play the remastered, and I'm okay with it.
If they were like, oh, we're gonna change the story, okay, now you got me intrigued.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or like, oh, we're gonna add a whole other 4 hours onto the game.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what that's. A multiplayer is gonna be a part of this when it comes out
next year.
All right, but no, nothing of the sort. You know, and like I said, there are people in the comments that I read in some of these videos. People are saying they're like, "Oh, this looks good," and you know, you don't have to buy it. That's the fucking argument I hear from others. You don't have to buy it. Well, you know what? We should be fucking holding these developers accountable. Yeah. We shouldn't like, dude, work on a new IP. If you keep buying this sort of shit, they're gonna keep making this sort of shit, and you're gonna be okay with it. And I know people are gonna be like, oh, what about Demon's Souls? That's a remake, and it plays exactly the same. Yeah, but that shit came out in 2009. First off, and secondly, it actually looks way fucking better and plays way better than the original.
Yeah,
that's justified for $70. Even though I still think it probably could have ran on the PS4.
Yeah,
you know,
looking back, yeah.
But yeah, we shouldn't be fucking we shouldn't be allowing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about this for a second. Okay? Sony,
Did you hear that?
you know, for most of this episode, I've been hearing you like. I think both of us have been. Look,
Dude, I just came out off of work. I'm fucking tired.
We're both kind of out of shape. Look, here's the point I was trying to make. Okay. Let me tell you something.
Now, gotta go like this. I can fucking breathe now.
That's what I've been doing too. Look.
Okay, go.
Ever since Sony has started with this whole PS5 shit, okay, most of their video games have been
Remaster.
Not remasters or anything. They've been they felt exactly the same.
Name one.
Wait, hold on. I don't know how to word this right, but you take a look at something like Ratchet and Clank, right?
Okay.
Came out on the PS4, which is again, it's a remake.
Again?
It's a remake of the original game that's based off the movie. That's how they fucking advertised it.
This
Okay.
PS5 one?
The PS4 one.
Oh, okay.
All right, stay. I know I'm talking too quick for you, okay, but
You bitch.
stay. Okay, I'm just kidding. But Rift Apart, I enjoyed that game.
Mm-hmm.
It's very much the same as the first one, though. Okay. Now you look at something like Demon Souls. That's just a full fucking remake.
Okay.
And then you got something like The Last of Us. It's again just another fucking remake. Most of these fucking games that have come up, Sackboy, it's basically another Little Big Planet game. Where are these new IPs from Sony, except for Returnal? Name me 3 completely new IPs from Sony that are coming out. Not Spider-Man, which again has been remastered for the PS5, and Miles Morales, which besides a few little differences plays exactly like Spider-Man. Name me 3 fucking games that are completely different and new from Sony.
So it has to be exclusively for PlayStation.
Yeah.
Not.
You can't you, Aaron? Because what's the biggest game coming out for
This year?
PlayStation? Yeah.
God of War.
And how do you think that's going to play like?
God of War.
The first one, right? It might have
the
some-
remake, not
look,
the first one. I mean the one that came out on PS4.
Which is
God of War.
what?
God of War.
Feels almost like an overhaul of
God of
the
War.
original, right? Where are these new fucking games from Sony, man? Besides Returnal, I can't think of any ones that are like new.
So you're trying to shit on the PlayStation now?
No, what I'm trying. I don't even know if I'm making a point. I'm probably like just on a little soapbox. I
Can
don't even
you
know if
fucking putting
making
me
any
on the
sense.
spot?
No, I can't. That's the fucking point.
Well,
That's not a game.
well, hold on. Sifu.
Is that only on PS4 and the PlayStation?
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good though. Yeah, it is. Okay, that's a
See?
good. That is one. But I said 3.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me reframe that question.
Oh
That
my
are AAA. Not from an independent studio. The big hitters from Sony.
Okay, I don't.
Exactly. And the point I'm trying to make is that everyone's talking about how The Last of Us Part 1 remake, it was, oh, this is necessary, it's going to be a good game. Why do you keep letting this shit happen? Naughty Dog came out with The Lost Legacy, which is what, Eder?
Remaster?
It's a fucking remaster of the 4th one.
And the spin-off or whatever.
So when is Naughty Dog going to make something fucking new? I guess is the point I'm going to make. Because Sony's got them. They're exclusive to them. So when the fuck are they going to make something new that isn't The Last of Us?
Or Uncharted.
Or Uncharted. Yeah, exactly. Which I feel like they had a hard time justifying the 4th one. I feel like it should have ended on the 3rd one.
Would you be happy if they made Jack and Dexter?
Yeah. Or make something new. It doesn't have to be Jack and Daxter, though. I think that would be fucking awesome. They don't have to do that. You know? And look, this is not something that's only exclusive to Sony. I'm not saying that this is something that's happening. It's happening at, like, there's a Resident Evil 4 remake. is coming. Even though that shit's gonna be amazing. I think.
Oh yeah, what? Now you're trying to shit on the remake of Resident Evil 4.
No, I'm just trying to play both sides, like Mac.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm just saying. It's just I don't know. I feel like people should not be as hyped about The Last of Us Part 1 is because it just doesn't feel like it's gonna be worth it.
Like I was telling you, like weeks ago when you showed me that trailer where they show that cutscene with Sam and all that, how it's way different, and that the original's better than the fucking remake now.
No, there's gonna be a lot of that shit when the game comes out.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that.
I'll tell you now, people are gonna be fucking pissed
over the smallest things, though. Because
just wait.
Actually,
Mark my words.
They showed another cutscene. It's the one when Joel and Ellie are talking in that house. You know, when Ellie fucking leaves and Joel has to find her, and he finds her in the end. I think that's the one who was like, you are walking on mighty thin. That one.
That one, yeah.
Well, they showed the comparison of like the original and the remake. Besides the obvious of how they look and how amazing the new models look, you know what they changed?
The house.
So what Ellie's standing behind, you see like a little like a little nook that she sits in, you know?
In the original.
In the original.
Yeah.
They changed the plushies that are sitting on that nook in the remake. Now there's like bears.
Okay.
Instead of like pillows.
Okay.
That's all they fucking changed. How's that a remake? That was their original vision?
Teddy bears?
They need to have fucking teddy bears? Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like we're ranting too much.
But
and it's becoming too negative. I'm sorry.
We're how do you say? God damn, man. We're telling the truth. That's what I was trying to say.
We're also passionate, dude. I love the first one, man.
Yeah, and just like I said, just wait. Wait until it gets released. People are gonna fucking just.
I think most people are gonna be okay. Like, even the ones who say that they're not gonna buy it, I feel like they're still gonna buy it.
Like us.
No, I'm not gonna buy it.
That's what you say now. You're late, like
it's just coming out next month. I don't think I'm gonna get it.
That's what you say, Albert.
No.
Then by December you're gonna be.
Time will tell later because we're gonna make another episode by then.
Here's the review of
we're gonna drop another episode by then.
Can you shut up?
We're not gonna have a fucking.
Can you shut up?
We're not gonna have it by then, and I'll have proved my point. I'm not gonna buy it.
You're gonna buy it.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
You're gonna end up buying it. 3 months down the line, you're gonna have a fucking review. And you're gonna say, "Okay, guys, here's a review for Last of Us with the remake."
I'll buy it.
See?
Well, when it's worth the fucking price.
That's what I'm saying. We're still gonna end up buying it.
Nope. At some point, yeah, but I'm not buying it day one.
Oh, okay.
I'm not buying it even fucking year one.
I'm probably gonna buy it. It's just a.
So you're just projecting onto me. So you're gonna fucking buy it.
Yeah, just to piss you off.
Oh, you
no, just. No, I agree. It's just like. I don't know what else to say. It's like we already said. It's just people are gonna be disappointed. Some people are gonna enjoy it, you know. And I feel like we're gonna be, right now, leaning towards kind of disappointed.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry if I came off. I think I came off too strong. You know, like I was shitting on it. It's just I don't see the point in it. You know. I know there's gonna be a lot of people who agree with me. And look, if you're someone who wants to get it, then you get it and you enjoy it.
We're not the only ones who disagree on this shit. Our fucking 11 listeners that listen to this, maybe half of those agree with us too. If you don't, that's fine. That's the whole point of this conversation, you know?
What I took from that was how on the head you were. I think there's 11 listeners that listen to the podcast.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying. There's nothing wrong with that. 11 listeners is fine. I'm just saying. But yeah, look, if you're gonna buy it, then go ahead. I didn't see the point in part 2, and then I bought the fucking special edition for some reason. I think it's because that's how much I love the first one. It was like I'm gonna support it regardless, and you know what? I made a bad decision.
You made 2 bad decisions
because we bought it again. We bought it not too long ago, and I couldn't even bring myself to play it then.
End the episode now. Why the fuck did you say that?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, don't.
You bought Uncharted, the fucking.
That's different. That's a compared to fucking Last of Us 2.
Okay,
yeah, dickhead.
That is a good point.
Not in the episode, because that's sad to know that you told that to the people.
Well, you know what's sad?
That you bought it a second time and you couldn't beat it because it was not that great of a
No,
story.
I was gonna say, you know what sad is I bought Call of Duty Cold War for $70.
That's another. So you made 3.
Look, like you never made bad
Wait,
decisions.
the
Eder.
4. I can now that I think about
What's
it.
the fourth one?
Well, here we go. So you said Last of Us Part 2,
Yeah,
Avengers.
I never said Avengers right now, but you're bringing it up right now. Okay, but look, here's the difference with
You
with
made me
the
go
Avengers.
pick it up just to get that fucking steel book, you fucking dick, and it turned out to be shit.
Like you didn't go the day or 2 days after you got Cyberpunk to pick up the fucking Steelbook.
Because they were calling me.
You talking about Best Buy or like the Steelbook?
That's why.
Look, Ennard, the point is with Avengers in particular, I bought it. I don't know how we got on that that subject. That wasn't even the whole point.
I forgot. See,
Okay.
I forgot. Okay.
The whole thing is that look, if you want to buy it, That's fine. It's just I don't see the point in the remake.
Okay.
I think we probably should have just said that instead of going on a little rant. Yeah, because I know there's people out there who are gonna buy, and that's fine. But that's not how I would choose to spend my money.
All right. There you go.
With that said, we did get a PS5
Okay.
during our hiatus. We finally got one.
We did it the official way.
Yes, the official mic around. Sorry, hold on. Yeah, we did it the official. Well, we were gonna do it the unofficial way, but fortunately we didn't. We did manage to get it the official
We
way.
woke up early to the Walmart app, and we got it.
Yeah, and 2 weeks later came it.
No,
Well,
it was a week later, wasn't it?
A week later, but we were when we were supposed to get it the day of. Fucking mailman drove past us. Oh, it pisses me off because we could have had it. We could have had it that day.
I know.
But we have it nonetheless. We waited that long. We could waited a little longer. And on this podcast, we have talked about the PS5 and how we think it's ridiculous and it's being fucking scalped and all this shit. But we've always been looking forward to getting it. I just think that
Paying what, $900 for it?
$900 for it, and at the time it seemed like it wasn't worth it. And I think you could argue that it's still really not worth it yet. Some people may say that, but
No.
now that we finally played it and we've had like 6 months with it now.
Jesus Christ, really?
Yeah, it's worth it. It is. I mean, look, when we first got it, as you know, it comes up with like I think 800 gigabytes of storage, or something like. Oh no, 600. I think you get it comes. It's supposed to be like 800, and then you get like 600 after the update. We only managed to download a few games. It was not Call of Duty. I think if you buy a PS5 with the intention of playing Call of Duty, that's all you're gonna fucking play.
Or Fortnite.
Or Fortnite, yeah, or like, well, yeah. So we had to get a fucking an extra like internal hard drive or like an SSD. I mean, and shit, man, like at first it felt very frustrating. It really did. Because at the time we had Elden Ring, we had Horizon.
And that was it. That was like...
With all the other games we had, but those were the two that were like, okay, we're going to play these on the PS5. And I don't know if they fixed this issue, but whenever we would put in that disc, the PS4 disc, it would download both. Not both. It would download the PS4 version, even though you have the PS5 version.
Yeah.
So you have to always delete the PS4 version before you jump into your game, and that is still a fucking issue.
It's a minor issue, but still, like, come
it's
on.
a minor issue, and at some point you get used to it. But like,
at first, it was just fucking annoying.
it is. It's annoying, and I know some people are like, well, that's why you should get digital. I'm like, well, what the fuck you doing buying a digital console?
That's fucking dumb.
Nothing lives forever in the digital sphere, okay? Shit, fucking, they keep pulling games down.
That's true.
So always get the disc version, which we got. And but after all that is said and done, well, first let's talk about how fucking big this console is, dude. It is definitely a bulky boy.
Yeah, it is.
It looks great to look at. No, don't get me wrong.
At first, I didn't like the design, but
It kind of it not necessarily grows on you, but you kind of get the appeal of it,
yeah,
and it's just there. So you just kind of don't mind it after a while.
that's true.
You know, yeah, it's a fucking huge console. The controls, so we got the controller, and I know a big thing about that was the haptic feedback, and how it that was a huge feature with the PS5, and yeah, it also lived up to the hype.
Yes,
You get Asteroids Playroom or something like that.
it comes with the
It comes with it,
yeah.
the console installed and everything. Which is also a pretty fun game. It looks nice, and it shows off the features of the PS5 controller, the DualSense as it's called. But you kind of get used to it after a while. It's just it's one of those things that's there, and you don't really notice after a while. Like, do you remember when the Xbox One came out? And it also had kind of a similar feature with the triggers.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing with this, except it's more prominent, obviously. But you get used to it.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while. At first,
And you don't really
it's
notice
so new to you and exciting. Like, oh, this is fucking cool.
Is.
And
And
you get used to it.
I noticed it most when I played Cyberpunk.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the first game that I noticed it with the haptic feedback, because they didn't have it in Elden Ring. I mean, I don't know why it would.
Dude, the best thing about it is just how it boots up fucking games real quick.
Yep.
Like, I think the first one was Elden Ring that we tried it on,
Uh-huh.
and we noticed the loading screen, like,
It's fucking fast.
instant.
Yeah, it is instant. So, which is weird because like when
don't act like you were fucking excited at how fast it went.
No, I am. What I was trying to say is when before we got one,
Uh-huh.
a lot of the people say, I buy it because it loads games faster. And it's like, you fucking bought a console for damn near $1,000 just because it loads faster? That's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And now,
You eat those words
and
up?
now I'm eating those words because, like, yeah, I can't go back because we have the Xbox One X.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying that game or that console runs fucking slow, but compared to the PS5, you notice it for sure.
Yep.
So that's one other thing that I noticed is that it just loads up games faster. With our new SSD drive in there, it just boots up even quicker.
Didn't you get the top of the line SSD
It's
card?
not really like top of the line.
What the fuck, Albert?
It's like the top of the middle of the road.
You bitch! You told me it was like the best one out of all.
No,
the...
I didn't fucking say
Yeah,
that.
you
The
did.
best one's Samsung, obviously. We didn't get a Samsung.
Fucking dick.
No, we didn't get the best one. Dude.
No,
Far
that's what
from
you
it.
said.
The best one's like almost $300, and you weren't willing to fucking drop money on that shit.
Well, yeah, fuck $300 for a.
Exactly. So we got the top of the middle of the road of the SSD. You know, that's fine. It runs better than the fucking internal SSD.
Oh, that's what I was trying to say. It runs faster than the PlayStation.
That's what you're trying to say after
Yeah.
giving me all that shit?
Well, when you got it, you said, I got this one because it's the best of the line.
I didn't
It's
say it was
cheap."
the best of them. I didn't say that.
Oh, I wish I fucking recorded you saying that shit.
Oh my God.
That's how you convinced me to get it, too.
I'm the one who bought it.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Now it's all fine.
Nope.
One game that really shows how fucking great the PS5 is, Horizon Forbidden
Yes.
West. I mean, Elden Ring looks fucking great too. Go back to our other episode about Elden Ring to know how
Great.
great that game is. But Forbidden West looks fucking fantastic on the PS5. Unlike Call of Duty Cold War, which I bought the fucking cross-gen bundle, and so when I played it on the PS5, it looked exactly the same. Which I didn't expect it to not look different, or to look different.
No,
I mean,
I expected it to look different.
it does not
What was
look
the whole
different.
point of that cross-gen thing?
I don't know. Ask Activision, not
Yeah.
me. I don't know why I bought it,
Oh, my.
but well, see, look, when I bought it, I thought that Cold War, because everyone was talking about how Cold War is it's a return to form. It's gonna be really good.
Wasn't it Blackouts, though? So it was, you bought it for the name of it.
Yeah, I also did that too.
See, so
The haptic feedback
that's
is
5 games right there.
Why are you keeping track of all this shit in this episode?
Because I don't buy terrible games. Here we go. Go.
You did buy your Eternal, you didn't pass it.
It's not a terrible game. It was just
Well, I mean,
my cup of tea. All right, get back to the review.
Okay.
Horizon
What was I
looks
talking
good.
about? Yeah, it looks good on the PS5.
It runs
It
perfect.
runs good.
I noticed that too, especially in Horizon.
Mm-hmm.
The loading screens and like the fast travel is so fucking instant. You can barely tell that you know.
In our loading screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, we're about a year and a half late with this review. I know that a lot of people can go to other
Or
fucking
for the
channels for that
PS5?
shit. Yeah, for the
But
PS5.
at that point, there was nothing.
Yeah, there was really nothing to play on it,
Yeah.
but it doesn't change how it performs, honestly, because the PS5 is, you know what you're getting yourself into if you buy the PS5. It's a next gen fucking console. But it's just now that there is games that show it off. They show off how fucking why it's worth picking up, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Which I guess is the biggest question that our 11 listeners are asking. Is how is it worth it?
It's worth for the
Retail
price.
If you're gonna do what we were going to do, which is unofficially buy it.
Yeah, we were this close, but you. Well, if people want to get one, is follow Twitter pages that do like notifications, like
that's how I did it. So.
Like Best Buy is gonna have a drop tomorrow, or Walmart, or Amazon, whoever.
Yeah.
So you can get yourself, for the right fucking price. You don't pay over $1,000 for it,
And
fuck you, you can hear me, bitch.
yeah, I can hear you, but then you go like this, and then I can't hear you the whole way.
I'm not doing like this.
No, you're moving the mic.
Oh, fuck off, or
This is the most Two Brothers podcast.
yeah.
episode.
So do that. Try to find a Twitter page that does that, and
I think
do it that way.
The biggest question is going to be whether it's worth getting a PS5 or an Xbox Series X, and we don't have one yet. So, Series X.
But for now, what's the whole point of having an Xbox? There's no exclusives to it.
But I honestly feel like a Series X is still like
Top of the line.
I never said that. Again, putting words in my mouth.
You said that for the SSD card.
Whatever. Look, when we eventually get a Series X, we'll talk about whether it's worth getting that or the PS5.
That's another year later. We'll get it.
Probably a year, yeah. Honestly, I think you can still walk into a fucking Target and get the Series S if you want a digital version, which I know that there's people out there
Why
who
do
want
people
that.
buy that? Why do people buy a digital?
Clutter, I think. They don't want to have a bunch of fucking discs or, cases lying around. They want it to look just neat, clean, and play Madden. That's it. Let's be honest. I think most people who buy the digital ones just want to fucking play
Call of Duty.
Fortnite. I think even the fucking Series S is like a Fortnite bundle.
Yeah.
So it's like if you're buying those, I think you know what you're getting yourself into if you buy those. I think you're just wanting to get on the trend, like not on the trend, but you want to get on the next gen train already. And I think the fucking digital ones is like a good option. They're cheaper,
That's it.
Well, I mean, the Series S is gonna run better than the One X. It is stronger or more powerful than that for sure.
Repeat that. With the Xbox, I can't tell the difference between the one we have and the new one because they both end with fucking series.
No, they don't.
They don't.
The Xbox One
It's
X.
It's the one we have.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's the Series S.
Is that the new one?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the digital one.
Hey, what did you say?
I said that the Series S, the digital one, is much more powerful than the One X, even though it looks fucking tiny as shit.
How do you know that?
Because it still has an SSD drive inside.
And the other one doesn't?
I don't believe so. I mean, I'm not super tech savvy, but I have to think that it fucking runs better than the One X.
That's what you said about the SSD card.
SSD card or SSD drive?
Same thing.
Okay. For now, I think we'll probably, I don't know, like, what do we even give this shit a score? Like,
Like, buy
worth
it?
Like, buy it full price. Don't buy it over fucking full price. I think that's the point that we're trying to make here. It is worth it. There are games now to play on this fucking thing. But other than that, I mean, if you still have a PS4 and Xbox One, you're still good with those for sure. Yeah, I mean, I think that's really the point that we're trying to say here. It's just, it's yes, it's worth it. After all this time, waiting all these fucking years.
A
yes,
year
it's
ought
worth
to
it.
come down.
That's like a year and a half. The shit dropped in 2020.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Yeah, it dropped, what, in October, I think?
Something like that.
Or October, probably like early November. I don't know. But it's for us at least, it's worth it. You know, we'll get the Series X one day when fucking Starfield comes out. I don't know. I don't think I'm. who's gonna fucking play Starfield or get the Series X for Starfield? Okay, probably me. I mean, I'm a sucker for those fucking games. Yeah. God, stop moving the fucking mic too much.
Why you can't?
I can pick it up. I can pick up everything.
Like this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
This is why I'm saying we have to excuse us with the new equipment, because we're still
getting used to it. Ain't that what you're gonna say?
I hope your fucking back hurts more.
You bitch.
Yeah. So this has been Two Brothers.
Two Brothers.
We'll be back with another episode. We're not sure what we're gonna
talk about, like always.
About. Yeah.
But thank you guys for listening.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. Not Albert, only me. That's been Two Brothers.
Look, man, the Batman was a good movie. Okay, it was a good movie, and it was in the midst of the Ukraine war. It was very tensions were high.
No, just cut the shit already.